The idea behind the SecuriThings solution is to ease your workload and do as much of the work for you without you needing to be there keeping tabs. That said, this is the real world and things will go wrong. What I really like about the SecuriThings automated operations is that if things go wrong, you know exactly why the process broke down. This video isn't going to be an exhaustive troubleshooting guide for every operation. I just don't have the time to cover every possible scenario. But I want to give you some tips on troubleshooting these operations yourself. To begin with, it might be beneficial to describe what I mean by an automated operation. Basically, an automated operation is anything in the solution that's a multi-step process done on your behalf by SecuriThings. Think password rotation, device restarts, certificate rotation, firmware upgrades, stuff like that. To review your automated operations, you can just go to that heading in your main navigation. Normally when you kick off one of these jobs, you'll be presented with a modal window and progress bars that goes green for each device after each step is completed. SecuriThings check the status of each task within these jobs to make sure everything is completed correctly. But if you encounter a problem, there's a few things you can review. In this example, everything is green, but that won't always be the case, and finding out where to start in troubleshooting is step number 1 in figuring out what went sideways. In this example, we can see that one device did complete successfully, but the others didn't. If we examine the entry, we can look at the log or hover over the steps. In the last step displayed on devices that failed, here we can see that SecuriThings didn't have the proper credentials to connect to the device. That's easily enough fixed by updating the credential template used on the devices and restarting the job. Other times, you might see a message indicating a communications failure, possibly between the device and its management system, or the device or management system and the SecuriThings connector. You should validate that you can connect to the device and the management system directly. However, in a communications failure, you may need to get your network team involved if it's more complicated than a device being temporarily offline. Basically, I always hover over each step in the progress bar so I know at what stage the SecuriThings solution ran into a problem and if I can resolve it on my own, or I need to get help from my internal teams, or the SecuriThings customer success team. After all, sometimes a fix is easy, and with so many responsibilities, I like an easy fix. I hope that's given you a little insight into finding out where to begin your troubleshooting of some automated operations. Sometimes the fix is just as easy as checking a few things and then rerunning the operation.